Ladies and gentlemen, hello, can I have your attention for just a couple of minutes, please? I really won't keep you long. I just wanted to say I'm new in post as mayor. It's been less than 2 weeks, but it's an absolute honour to be mayor of this fantastic town. And one of the things that makes this town so fantastic is the variety of activity that goes on within it. And almost none of that would happen without the support of the volunteers across the town. I've spoken to a number of people today. I'm sorry I haven't spoken to anybody, but there are so many people that volunteer in so many different organisations, and not just one. It's a great strength of the town, and we'd be much poorer without everybody's efforts. So today is a thank you from the Town Council and from the rest of the town to everybody who volunteers in any capacity across the town and for our town. So thank you very much. Enjoy the afternoon.
I'm Sandy Usher, and I volunteer for Frome Community Education, which is a not-for-profit organisation that runs leisure classes for adults in Frome.
Hello, my name is Peter Hoare. I volunteer for Incredible Adult Frome, the Mount Garden and the River Frome project. I'm trained as a gardener, so it's mainly gardening, weeding. It's mainly I'm involved in sort of gardening and sort of.
So I'm Kate Hellard, and I'm a Community Projects Officer for Frome Town Council. And Voluntea in the Park is all about saying thank you to all the volunteers in Frome. It's part of National Volunteer Week. There's a whole week of celebrations up and down the country, and we've marked ours on the map. We started it last year, and it's an annual event now. What we recognise in Frome is that there are enormous numbers of people volunteering in Frome, and that's what makes the town quite so special and everything happen in the town. So from the councillors all the way down to people that are helping in schools and everybody in between, so the various organisations and all the bits and pieces really happen because we have this enormous number of volunteers and a can-do attitude in the town. So that really, it makes a huge difference. It gives the town quite a unique feel, and we know from talking to other towns that they don't have anything similar. However, we also need to bring on board a whole bunch of new volunteers, so people that aren't currently involved in volunteering, a younger generation, and keep that refreshing all the time. So we are working at building to a bigger place really in the future of volunteering with a database, newsletters going out, more training opportunities, and as a town council really have an ethos that we want to support community organisations. It's a really difficult climate to be a voluntary organisation in. So fundraising is really difficult. All the challenges of governance and everything the responsibilities that come with running organisations have really stepped up a mark.
So what are you going to do about that? Are you offering more courses?
Yeah, we are, and we've just done a series of 3 courses for trustees around governance, around starting to think about finances for organisations, budgeting, and putting business plans together. So,
what about social media, does that come into it?
Yes, social media is very much on the list. There's a big call for training in social media. And some of the practical things, manual handling, first aid, child protection. So we'll just keep that going as a rolling programme.
Okay, my name's Richard Ackroyd. I am a town councillor, but I also volunteer for Sustrans and for Frome's Missing Links. So that's a kind of cycling charity, alternative transport charity. And basically what I do is we meet once a quarter. I chair those meetings, and we keep the cycle routes through Frome free, so we check the signage. If there's any overgrowth and things like that, we cut that back sometimes, maybe pick a bit of litter. If there's anything really big, we notify the authorities so that it gets cleared. And that's the Sustrans part of it. And then for the missing link, I help out with some of the work parties. We're trying to get the missing part of the cycle route out from Great Elm back into the middle of Frome. So it's about 2 miles where at the moment the route goes on road, and we like it to go off road on the old railway lines and through the fields.
I'm a reader for the Frome Talking newspaper. We read items from the Somerset Standard, recorded at the Frome FM, and they're put onto little sticks, memory sticks, and Alan and Jill phone, take them, put them on these sticks and post them to people that you can't, have got partial sight or are totally blind. They're sent to them.
We volunteer jointly as chaplains for Mendip YMCA here in Frome, and I'm also on the board of the Mendip CAB here in Frome.
And we're both on the board of the Mendip YMCA, and I'm also part of Fair Frome. I'm a volunteer for Fair Frome.
So what does that involve?
Going down to the containers on a Wednesday morning and going to collect up food from Sainsbury's, helping to sort it into food parcels and then helping to distribute it.
I think we've seen that in Frome there is a need. The demand for food parcels has increased over the last few years, and I think one of the great philosophies of Fair Frome is that we should be a just town, one that actually looks after all people, and so often those on the edge of society find it really hard, and we're just amazed at how good people are at leaving food in the supermarkets to help people. It's staggering the amount of food left at Sainsbury's and at Asda and at the Co-op. Each week is a really huge amount, and all of it gets distributed. What I love about the Frome Town Council has been the way that it's actually promoted events, community lunches, these things which there's a washing project, things which are out of the ordinary,
Kitchen utensils project,
which other councils don't do. So I think that's really positive, and I think certainly it's something that attracted us to the town, that it's such a real town with real needs, and something that we really felt we wanted to help with.
Well, actually, lots of people don't know they're volunteering. So they're doing something on a regular basis that's making a real difference to the people around them and their community, and they don't see it as volunteering, they're just doing something that they love.
It stops me getting bored, I guess. You know, I like to be out and I like to be doing things. I think if I spend too much time at home, that's not a good thing, so it's always nice to be out and about. And you meet a lot of really interesting people. You have a good time. It's just fantastic, really, you know, and you gain so much, more than you put into it, I think.
The new town hall will be a central base of information, so we'll hold, physically there'll be lots of organisations there and people to talk to. And our website currently holds quite a static list, but nevertheless a list of organisations of where you can go. And we are developing a database so that you'll be able to kind of say, I'm interested in volunteering, and sign up to a newsletter. So we'll send out regular updates of things that are happening, training opportunities. But really what I would say is think about the things that you're interested in and use it as a chance to see what's out there. Go and meet people and approach organisations directly.